Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection of 600 plus games and decide whether to keep or cull them.
And all the games that we cull, we are giving away to you, the viewers. And if you are waiting for a game, there's quite a few of you are waiting. They are coming. Games are going out, just taking a bit of time. So be patient, not be patient. Not be actual patience itself. You're going to be patient and the games will arrive. You're going to get an email and then they will arrive. We have two winners now for two videos back. Those winners are Mats and Joachim.
Yay!
So yay, hooray, you won. And this video is called something like Keep or Cull before Essen Spiel.
Yes.
And the reason for that is that today is Wednesday when you are seeing this and we are in Essen. And from tonight and until Sunday, you're going to get vlog videos every day.
Yeah.
So you are going to, if you see this now, probably when it comes out, then just a few hours, when we are very tired and want to sleep, you will see a new video, which is the first vlog from Spiel. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But that's not why we're here. We're going to talk
awesome.
about the Keep or Cull games. And also the other reason it's called like some games before Spiel or whatever I'm going to call it is because there might not be that many Keep or Cull videos for the rest of the year, depending on how many of the games we get from Spiel. Because we need to do reviews and stuff for that. But we're going to try to sneak in some older games as well here and there when we have the chance.
Yeah, this is something that we've been prepared for since we started this Keep or Cull because we know that from Essen and out it's going to be a busy time for us.
Busy.
Playing a lot of new games that we're gonna give you reviews of those.
So today we have some games, so should we start with the games?
Yes, let's go. The first game of today is La Cucaracha.
I think it's called like Bugs in the Kitchen, actually, and they chose to change the name when they made it in Norwegian. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Yeah, and this is a hard game because it's very easy actually because it's a family game and we played it with our nephew and he enjoyed it a lot.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that we're gonna be playing this with him. But then again, if I would for me keep it, I would choose Cull. So I
think it's a fun game. It does something that no other game does. Has it like living robot running around and you have to manipulate the board depending on where that robot is. I really enjoy that. I think it's a fun game. I want to keep it in the collection. It's one of my favorite kids games.
Okay, cool. So we're keeping the keeps over there.
Next up we have Rhino Hero Super Battle, the big brother of Rhino Hero.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Can we cull the regular Rhino Hero now? Because this is so much better.
Yes,
because
I think
this is actually fun.
the problem with this, which I had when I first played it, which I still have, like in its core, it's a stacking game. But
yes.
Rhino Hero, the normal one, is actually a stacking game. This one is a stacking game, and then you will not win if you're good at stacking if you are unlucky with rolling a die. So even though, even my nephew was kind of frustrated when he always rolled a 0 or a 1 and he couldn't move up. And that's kind of like the negative thing I have to say about this game. I would rather it being every time you play something, you get to move on up and then you have to do the battles. That's fine, but just like the double luck that I do not like so much in this game.
I think I agree about 30 dice rolls. I think when I play this further, I would actually house roll this. And but because that is more fun.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah, but I don't like house rolling, but I don't like dice either. So that's that. That's because it's a double luck, as you say. Because when we stand on the same level, we're gonna fight, and
that one I like.
Yeah,
yes.
That is cool. But if you just roll 0, 0 and -1 as well, kids are gonna be bummed when they're just staying at the base
because
level.
you're moving up levels, and the goal is to be the highest when the tower falls apart.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is. That's the only goal.
If you're making a fall yourself, then you lose. Yeah.
If you are the highest one,
If you have the highest one.
That is true. So that is Rhino Hero Super Battle. That is another really good kids game. And I would say that we could put Rhino Hero inside of here, so you have them both, and they take the same amount of space.
That is true. Next up, we have Venice.
This is the second in the trilogy of games. You had Ragusa, you have Venice, and you have Florence, which is the next one.
Cool.
So this is from David Tursi and Andrei Novak.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom!
This had some cool things going for it, but it looks kinda...
The graphic design.
Yeah, I don't like the graphic design at all because you have boats in the channels of Venice, I presume, and you're moving the boats.
I would guess so.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Wild guess.
It's in Rome.
and the boats take so much space, and the channels are so narrow. So for 2 players like all docked on the same space, it's impossible to fit everything. So they should have been better at making the game.
Yeah, I think the game is pretty good.
Yeah.
But the graphic design is just like the game is not good enough to make me get past the graphic design.
Yes.
And it's so weird. Like you have spaces here where you're gonna put a dude. And then you put that dude and you have no idea what's on the space because it's so big and there's no reason for him to be so big and the space to be so small. You can have like a super small meeple or just a cube and you place that there and you can see what your ability is.
Yeah.
And when you place then more people there, you can't, but you will place people on the other one. You have no way to see what it is. And you say like the boats, you move them around, and it's important to see who comes first. But how can you see who comes first? You have to then decide that it's always from left to right. So you have to move everything around, and it's just super weird. Like this is one of the few games where I have spent more of the time being frustrated about the graphical design choices and why they made the game so not playable instead of having fun playing the game. Because the game was good. It has quite a few good things. And I was like,
you're placing cubes in the boats, so the boats can't be much smaller either.
No.
And they look really nice, the boats in itself. But it's just like too little space on the map for it.
So the game is good, but the graphic design makes it not good enough for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Next up, we had Medici.
Yes.
You ready?
I am.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Keeping forever.
If you have kept chosen Cull on this, I would just have to stop and say, I don't know who you are anymore.
Yeah.
You're tearing me apart.
But this is one of the auction games that I actually like. This is one of the few that is always fun to play. It's a little lucky, it's a little light. I don't care. It's fun.
Yes.
And
has some push your luck.
Yeah, it has some push your luck and a very interesting way to, okay, I want to have one more card in this auction, and the one that deals the auction has always gotten the possibility to win if he has enough money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Really like this game.
Very good game.
Beautiful game. Always want to play it. One I always think about when we play with 5 players.
That is true.
Which we did. Which was
Power
awesome.
Grid.
First time playing with 5 players in a long time. We
Yeah.
also played this.
Power Grid, the card game. Also play this with 5 players
You ready?
as well. Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yes.
I think this was on my like top 5 like fast games or like.
Is that a list we made? Top 5 fast games?
I think it was.
I don't think I was in that.
Light games, maybe. I don't know. Fast games.
Top 5 fast games.
But what I really like about this game is that it's up to 6 players.
Yes.
It has like the core mechanism of Power Grid, which is very simplified, and also it's very fast to play, like compared to Power Grid, which can take a little time. And I think.
What do you mean by a little time? You mean a lot of time?
A lot of time. And I like the auction, and I like the choosing of the resources, which it's basically the same. But we don't get this play very often, and I still think
we don't
that
get any played.
Power Grid is a superior game, so I don't need this in my collection.
Yeah, I like it. I felt like now I played it 7 times. I feel like that's enough. I agree with everything you said. I feel when I played it, I was like, oh, I'd rather just play Power Grid, even though it like takes 2.5 the time, but it also more than 2.5 the fun. So it's a good game. I have enjoyed my plays, but I agree with you. I don't need to play it anymore.
Yoo-hoo.
Is it mine now?
Yeah, it is.
It's me. Then we have this game called Not Alone.
Yeah.
Or Not Alone. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is a very interesting game.
I wasn't sure what you were going to choose.
Yeah, because I really like it.
Yes.
This I know was in my top 10, like low complexity,
Fast
high
games.
depth. But you disagreed because it wasn't.
Because I
deep
only had
enough.
Age of Steam.
Yeah,
That was the
is
only one
true.
I had.
Yeah. This is not my favorite genre. This is a like pure bluffing game almost like.
More of a deduction, bluffing.
Yeah, it's a 1 versus many game, and you're trying to be on the place that the creature is not, and the creature is trying to catch the other. It's very hard. It's very tense. We lost by a lot. You always kept catching one of the players.
Yes, that was fun. It was a fun game.
But I had a blast, and I would like to play it again, and
Yes.
I would like to keep this.
And I think there's like 3 or 4 expansions for it.
Oh, that is really cool.
But no app.
Yeah, but yeah. So we have to keep it for now.
I like it a lot. It's going on the keep pile.
Yes. Next up, we have Oh, letter jam.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is a party game, which is not very festive. I don't know. It feels
It's
like more of a word game than a party game, kind
But
of.
word games are mostly party games.
Yeah, that is true.
Like there's,
It's not-
except for Scrabble, I don't think. Oh, it's a party. Let's play Scrabble.
Yeah.
This is not one of those party games where you say if you have a party.
Yes, that is kind of what I meant to say. This
Because
is like
one of our
that.
players
Whoop, whoop.
had a party.
I would not bring this.
No, but one of our players had a party. Why we play this game?
Yeah.
You didn't. Okay, so you don't remember how we played this game.
Yeah, it's true.
One of our friends was kind of drunk while we played it, and it was hilarious because it's a game where it's a co-op game, so you can't really see if the other players understood the game. And he hadn't understood the game, but it was a lot of fun, and we all laughed very much while we played it. But yes, it might not be the best for drunk people.
No,
but
if
it
you
is.
know the game from before, maybe. But if
might
you're
be
learning
better.
this for the first time drunk, I don't know. But this is basically you have cards in front of them with the letters, and you can't see the letter yourself, and then you have to make words with the letters that you see. So not your own, to give the other people hints, and then people will hint about your letters. So you're trying to all get right on the letters. Guess right.
You were really good up till the get right. That was a pretty good explanation
Thank
from you.
you.
You're getting better.
Get
that was
right.
really good. So we're keeping that one.
Yes,
And then
we
it's
are.
me again. We have then, this is a new game. This is Boomerang Europe.
Yeah.
You ready? This is a game I actually heard about before we played it.
This is your go-to
Are you ready?
introduction.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, boom!
Not fun enough.
It's
is
fine.
my
Yes.
my summary of this game. Cull.
No, but it's a drafting. It's a draft and write game. So it's like a new take on the and write. So you
Yeah.
draft cards, and depending on the cards you draft, you also do some writing on your sheet, like you do in and write games. And there is some sort of interaction that is kind of neat. It's a fine game. Nothing more from me.
I like the drafting. I thought that was interesting enough.
Yes.
And most of the time I was looking at all the things and I was just like, oh, you're getting this hand and then I'm getting it back. And what areas can I visit then? And do I get a
trying
lot of
to,
food? And
visit Europe.
what symbols do you have now? And but so it was okay, but
Yes.
nothing special.
That's true.
Then we have Lawyer Up.
Load up. This was a Kickstarter game. I heard about it before we played.
Such a small box, you almost don't see it.
Are you
in
ready?
the frame.
I
Yeah.
think they see it.
Yeah, I
They
think
see the
they-
whole thing.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom!
I thought like I have to give it a chance. I thought because this two players head to head, I tend to not enjoy them sometimes.
But we do enjoy Watergate.
Yeah, but
We did enjoy the trial of Louis something.
yeah, but this is kind of it. I enjoy them, but then it's still like really a part of it that is a sore loser and don't enjoy them.
And it's
So I
other
liked
reason
it
you did
when
not like this.
No, I think this was fine, but this had other problems than that. I thought it was a little uninteresting.
Yes.
You basically you choose like a witness that you want to interrogate, and then you're basically just trying to match symbols and get the majority, and sometimes manipulate.
There are some
things.
different scenarios, different special abilities, stuff like that, but the core gameplay was not very interesting to me.
Yeah, it didn't feel very thematic matching those symbols. I wasn't like in.
Oh, actually, that I felt was kind of thematic.
You think so?
Like if you think about it, because
Yeah.
you have a card in your hand that you want to talk about, but it doesn't have the symbol that you need, and the symbol
Yeah.
is one of the things you can talk about with your witness.
Yeah.
So then you have to steer the conversation towards that by playing another evidence card that has something to do with that, and
Okay.
then you can steer it into that part of the conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
So
But
thematic,
don't,
I actually liked
don't
it, but I
felt
didn't.
like
No,
that.
I didn't care.
Yeah, because I like the theory of that, but when I played cards, I didn't think, oh, now I'm steering the witness this way. No,
That is
I'm
true,
just
but
like, I'm
that's-
playing something, boop.
Also because we do not look for the theme there.
That is true.
So if you are like heavy into theme, I think you would look at the theme that way.
Yes.
But for me, just the gameplay was not super interesting, and I didn't feel like I needed to play it again.
Yeah.
So we
We're
are
calling this.
and you are getting the both of the expansions in there as well. If you
So
get
it's if you like this kind of game, you're gonna be happy.
Next up, we have this. This is a special game called Innovation, because we have had this since 2012, and you have never played it.
No.
That's 9 years. Because we got this on our first trip to London in 2012.
Yes,
and
we
we
did.
bought this, we bought Lost Cities, we bought Elder Sign. And this was beginning of my gaming career, board gaming hobby. So I was super hyped every time we got a new game. So we went
We had to play it now.
like before we buy it, we need to play it.
Yes.
So we got this, and then at the evening at the hotel, I was going to teach you the game. And this was before you were like heavy into board games.
Yes,
if this was
absolutely.
now, like we did it at Spiel, we was playing like small 2-player games at the evening in the hotel room at a small table. This was at the floor. We tried to play this. I got halfway through the rules. You didn't understand anything.
No.
We didn't have a good time. And now you have played it.
Yes, I have.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Did you want to add something to that
No,
story?
after the boom.
Okay.
I'm gonna add it after the boom.
1, 2, 3, boom!
I don't get it.
You don't get
No.
what?
Well, it's very interesting
Yes, it is.
how a simple game, because it's actually very simple,
Yep.
a game like Innovation can like be so completely non-understandable for me, like 9 years into the board gaming hobby, because I've come a long way in board gaming
I would
since
say so, yeah.
2012. I get why I didn't get it
Yes.
in 2012, but now when we played it, I had to ask like 10 times about the rules. I didn't get it, and then at the end of the game, I realized that I played a rule wrong and only did half the actions that I should have done. So, but it's fairly good. I think it has some cool concepts.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself playing this.
It's a quirky, strange game. I think like it's a cool finding the combos and stuff, but it's not super interesting to me, so I do not now need to play it. And sorry if you get this, it's sleeved with the most horrible sleeves in the whole universe. Just
And
throw
they're
them.
impossible to take off.
They are. So we have one game left, right?
Oh, you can take them off.
Oh yeah, they're not like
Yes,
sealed shut.
I'm just kidding.
Then we have Bricks.
Bricks.
This is another roll and write game from one of the years where roll and write games were still heavy, and they are now as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying. There's 2 words coming out of my mouth. Are you ready?
Cool. Yep.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Another roll and write. It is a little Tetris-y. That is kind of the concept. It's very influenced
Tetris-y.
by
It-
Tetris.
it is basically the closest to Tetris.
Yeah,
Tetris.
the die is rolled and it says which tile shape, Tetris shape you're going to place. And and you're pretending that it slides from the top, and you're placing it in your grid,
Yes.
and then you can't rotate it without using like energy points. So you have to try to save those energy points for when you really need to rotate a piece. And I just think it's very lucky. And
How?
because if I always get the piece I need, then I'm gonna win.
That means it's like Tetris on the NES.
Yeah, that is
Because
true.
that's completely random, every piece you get every single time
That
you
is
play.
true.
So actually, like before we played this, I knew it was going to be a Cull.
Yeah.
And then we played it, and when I was done, I actually said to you, like, if we were normal people now, I would want to play it again. Because I think it's really fun. Like, it's super simple, but I love Tetris. Like, and this is the closest to Tetris in board game form. So I would like to play it again.
Yeah,
And that's why I want to keep it.
it's fine by me. We can keep this one.
Thank you, you're so nice.
Yes.
Okay, so those are the games. So we are keeping 6 and culling 5. That's not too bad.
That is not bad at all. I thought we were going to keep more this time because we played some good games.
So, best and worst experience. Go.
Best experience has to be like Letter Jam or Not Alone, because we just had so funny moments with both of those games. It was really a blast to play. Worst experience, I think that has to be maybe, I don't know, none of them was really bad, but I didn't have like
No, it's
super
not.
fun.
It's not like the worst experience you had in your life. It's the worst. One of these had to be the worst experience of these games.
I thought I had to come with the worst experience with my life.
No, you don't.
I don't know. Maybe Innovation. I didn't have like a super fun with that.
So you thought that was worse than Lawyer Up in Venice,
Like if I had to choose something,
and you did. So you chose that. That's
Yes.
fine. My best, I think it had to be Not Alone. That was really fun. Also, the first time we played with a new player, which was really, really great.
Yes.
He's one of our Patreons. So thank you for being a Patreon, and awesome that you came to play with us.
Yeah.
If any of you are close to here for some
Yes.
reason, sometime just let us know and we can play games. because we
play with
do
us.
play games quite often. So Not Alone was really, really fun. So great playing with 5 players again, just like great moments. And Law Europe has to be the worst experience for me. It was a letdown. I was really hoping I would like it, and then I didn't. So those are 11 more games, and just in a few hours you're gonna see our first vlog from the day 0 and day 0.5 of Spiel. Hopefully you're going to see some interesting stuff. We cannot wait to be there. Even when you see this, we are already there, and hopefully having a good time.
Now, like when we're filming this, I'm
It's
just
2 days.
like looking forward to it and trying to imagine how it will be, and trying to remember everything that we need to pack.
Yes, I have a list, so it's fine.
Yes,
So
and it's gonna be weird not seeing a lot of Keeper Cull like forwards now, but we're gonna have a lot to do. And if you want to win some of these games, by the way, the form to the link to the form is in the description. Check it out.
So that's the end of the video. If you are still here and you have not subscribed, you can do it now by clicking
the subscribe button.
And if you want to do something else that is also fun, I did not say subscribing was fun, but I usually do. So if it's the first video you see, it's weird that I'm saying this now. But if you want to do something that helps us out a lot, you can go to patreon.com and support us there. You get some behind the scenes, you get Discord channel, and just fun stuff.
Yay.
So that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sarah.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.